Good day, Divergence traders. Today is November 1st, first day of the month. Also, quickly want to say, sadly, 3 years ago today, my mom went to heaven. May she rest in peace. Okay, so let's get on with the show here. I just want to say I drew these lines, all the lines you see on the chart right now. I drew them as I was looking, for a setup. So I drew this one here, and no, I never got in the trade here because they came back and got your stop one more time. Well, they got all the stops of the people buying in here. They got the stops of the people buying in here. See? Right there, right underneath here would have been your stop. They come and got your stop. Then again, right below this area, for all the buyers in here, they took it down and they got all the stops down here. They cleaned up. And then they took it up. And it was a good trade, as you can see. It went right up into here, did a retracement, higher high. So once again, I was looking for a sell trade, but never took this sell trade. And why? Because on the 5-minute, let me show you. So let's put it right in the middle, this line from top to bottom, okay? And we change it to the 5-minute. There. Let me ask you. Did the 5 right here, this white line, did it cross down below the 7? No. It was well above it. It just did a little hookup kind of bend in the moving average as it took off higher, right? Oh boy. Just one sec here. I'm getting a chill. Holy fuck, I'm getting old. I'm getting a chill here and I'm gonna start coughing. I don't know why I got my fucking heater on because they put a lock on my fucking thermostat, the fucking bastards. Can you believe that shit? I live in an apartment. It's an upper class apartment, and the owners of this fucking building, okay, they own like this one's about 10 stories. They own buildings fucking 100 stories highs. They own over 100 of them. And they got to put a lock on our thermostat so they can make their extra 20, 30, 50, I don't know, maybe $100 a month from us. So they can squeeze us like a fucking lemon for every last fucking drop of a penny. Sick people, let me tell you. Sick, greedy, you might as well call them the Democrats. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I had to get some water. Yeah, so I had to buy these little fucking heaters. They're actually old school, kind of. They heat oil up. They're oil rads. I have 2 of them, $100 each. Yeah, so I had to go buy my own heating and of course pay the electricity for it too to fucking keep them going. Just to stay, a little bit warm, like 25 degrees. Because they have it set to 23, even though the law is 22 degrees, they have it set to 23. But to me, I don't know, I guess because I'm old, I'm 60 years old, 23 degrees to me, I'm fucking shivering, I'm freezing. So, it's fucked up. They put a fucking lock on my thermostat. Can you believe these fucking people? Fucking bastards. Anyway, sorry I had to go on with that. I know I could have paused it, but every time I seem to pause it, I forget it's still on pause, and I talk to my screen, and I'm not recording it. So that's why I left it running while I went and got some water. I apologize for that, okay? But not much has, less has happened. Not much more. Okay. So anyway, so here's the line from top to bottom, as you can see in here. The 5 is part of the criteria for a sell trade. So, it didn't cross down below the 7, this 5. So there was no sell trade right here, and the filter worked beautifully. It worked beautifully. It worked fucking flawlessly. It kept you out of this trade, out of buying or selling in this trade. So let's go back to the the 2 minute. What I like to trade from, the 2 minute, okay? You can see right here, it went straight fucking up, and it went, if you would have put your stop here, it would have went straight up to your stop and took you out, and you would have lost money. But if you use my genius, simple but stupid moving average, strategy to not be a seller right here, and then when it came back up, you'd be a buyer, and that's what I was, because we rejected this sell side, to go way down here. Let me just show you how far it went down. See how far it went down? And I created a pin bar, then they zoomed it right the fuck up here. So I just finished trading. I bought a dip in here and took the profits. I think I bought a dip in here. Yes, I bought right on top, believe it or not, on top of the main pivot of the day. And I took it up and I took profit. And then again, I bought a dip and up it went. I'm a scalper trader, right? For all of you who are new here today, I like to scalp. I like to use longer term trade setups, but I use them to get in, but I don't like hold on to my trades for long periods of time. I like to get in and out, take the fucking money, in and out, nobody gets hurt. That's it. Nobody gets hurt. But if you get into some trades, and you hold on to them too long, well, they go bad on you. Like a bad apple. It'll just turn rotten. You know what I mean? So everybody has their own way of trading. But if you got in here and you held on all the way up here, well, you're doing mighty fine. Mighty fine. It looks like from yesterday, it looks like I have another screen here with a 10 minute. It's heading way back up there again to the 20,400 level. I wouldn't be surprised they'll take it back up there. Oh yeah, it's Friday today too, so hey. So one of those long grind, stair step ups. That's what this is doing right now, okay? Okay, so anyway, there was divergence here. I would have, if I was looking to buy here, I would have redrawn it to this low right here. And this one, I would have extended it. No, don't do that to me. Extended it to right there. Let go, you little bastard. Right there, like that. Or maybe that's to the next one. Yeah, I think it's to the next one, right there. All right. Well, you must notice by me now, I like to do things perfect. So if I draw lines in here, I like to do them to draw them perfectly, exactly where they should go. So anyway, we have a low and lower low pointing down, and they have on the OSMA pointing up. Remember when I told you when I draw sticks on the OSMA, if it's pointing down, the market's likely to go down. If it's pointing up like this one right here, the market is likely to go way up here, go up. And that's what it did. All right, let's get some water. So there's the divergence. This was a failed divergence. They don't all work, ladies and gentlemen, but when they do work, they get you long near the bottom and short near the top. because we are basically counter trend trading. But we also trend trade at times too, okay? We didn't have the setup right here. Like, see, it came down. If it would have came down a little bit more and danced around here and came up, okay, this would be showing red in the OSMA, and we would be, drawing the line on here like this to get long. But it didn't do that. It came down here rather quickly and then just shot back up again. If you know what I mean, Jelly Bean. You know what I mean, Vern? Come on now, Vern. You know what I mean. All right. Okay, so sorry, I just have to do that sometimes. I love to imitate lots of different languages, but broken, between their language and English. Yeah, I like to imitate broken languages. Okay, any fucking way. Nothing against any of those people. I'm not a racist. I just love to imitate different voice sounds. That's all. I can do quite a bit of them too. Well, it's very windy today, huh? Huh, meathead? Well, what do you think? See, there's my German one. Yeah, I used to be a bricklayer. And my boss, the owner, that's what he'd say. We're standing on a fucking roof. We're doing a chimney. He goes, and he looks and he goes, oh, wind. He goes, it's very windy today, huh? Very windy. They pronounce their R's with a V. Instead of saying windy, he said windy, or their W's with a V, I mean to say. Anyway, come on, Jason. Quit boring these people with this fucking bricklaying shit that I'm so happy I do not do that anymore. It was fun when I was 24, though. It was fun then. It sure as fuck wouldn't be fun now. Okay, so anyway, we had a beautiful trade in here. Let me get that out of there now. I'll even measure it for you. Look. So say you got in just above these wicks, so right up to here. There's 199 ticks, points, whatever. And then this trade right here, buying at the pivot to the top, there's 360 ticks. Ticks to the top. Now the question is, will they keep going north up to the 20,400? We topped at 20,280 now, right up here. Where is it going? Further up or down? They might trick you. They might trick you and take it all the way down. Who knows? Okay, let's move on now to the other markets. We're going to go to MetaTrader now. Right here, MetaTrader 4. This is the NASDAQ again. This is the 5-minute. So we have a low retracement, lower low, but guess what? This right side of the valley on the OSMA is much more bigger than the left side. And it needs to be the opposite of that in order for this to qualify to take it up. So if you're just trading 5 and 7 EMA cross, here's a trade right here. You would have bought it. Okay. You can use them in this way too. A lot of people say, oh, I'm not going to buy long after the moving average crossed up. That's stupid. That never works. Like, look at over here how many times it did it. Crossed down, crossed up, crossed down, crossed up. See? Crossed down, crossed up, crossed down, crossed up, then crossed down again. But do you know when it's valid? When all the big boys trade. It's not valid over here. That's when all the schmucks trade. Who are too scared to trade at this time is the people who fucking trade over here where the market goes like roaming hills. The UK session sucks to trade. If you want to trade these futures markets, you got to trade the fucking New York fucking open, man. Like the stock market open. That's when you need to trade. Otherwise, you're gonna, I can't trade over there. And this shit over here, I can't trade. I'd lose over and over and over again. You know why I win over here? Because the market has movement is why I can trade over here and win. And you too can win if you listen to what I'm saying. You need to trade when the market is moving, not when it's fucking dead like over here. Okay? So here's a hookup. Came, suckered the suckers into selling, closed below the 7, then we rallied back up. You would have bought it right here. I'll even put an arrow on there for you, or a thumb anyway. Would have bought it right there, and up it goes. That's it. That's our one trade on the 5-minute. Let's look at the S&P. Probably same trade. Yeah, see? Same fucking trade. I don't know. I don't know. It's so fucking predictable. Look at this nice double bottom, wick bottom right here. But look, the right side is bigger than the left, and we need it to be the opposite. Yes. So anyway, we had a lower close. Buy it. It's not a hookup on this one, but it's at the exact same spot as the NASDAQ. Okay, exact same time. So if you would have bought right here, up it goes. It would have went up for you. S&P 27 points. Okay, let's look at the Dow now. Oh, no wicks today. Where did the wicks go? Actually, correct me. There is wicks. There's just not there's not as many as the rest of the week. Here's 1 wick, 2 wick, 3 wicks right here. And we don't have any regular divergence, but we do have, this is a trade right here. Okay, let me show you. Where is that again? Oh. Right here. It's right here. See, and it was on this side. It would have freaked you right out. See, if you would have put your stop there, you would be okay, just below the pivot. Never mind that pivot. It's no good. It would have been good there. And then we had another, lower close right here, right here. So you would have bought it on the opening of this candle, and it would have went against you. But your stop should be down here. Even though I use these for scalp trades, but to be safe, you have it down here. It ain't coming back down here. Okay, let's move on now to the pound dollar. What did it fucking do? Well, we had a high and a higher high. Hi, how are ya? Hi, how are ya? Yeah. And you would have got short in here just now. The movement's over, man. It's 10:43. But we have the whole afternoon for it to drop right back down again. Who knows? And the euro? Oh, look at the euro. Look what it did. Spiked up with that news and then sold off. Very different than a pound. Euro's the queen, which is the euro, is not following the king, which is the Great British Pound. We used to refer to them as the king and the queen. And the queen did not follow the king today. What did the king do? Did he fart on the queen? I don't know. He didn't. Usually they follow each other. They're like married, the king and queen. Yeah. Look at the queen went way down here. What the fuck was that? How much did it rally up? I say 20 pips. Oh, wow. 44 fucking pips it rallied up. It doesn't usually move like that. Wow. Anyway, came back down and it gave you a whole bunch of beautiful higher close, sell it, down it goes trades. Right here. Yeah. Up here and down it went. I wouldn't do this one down here because it's right back down at the bottom. But I'll put it on there for you just to see. Just to take a look, see. It's right there. Higher close candle, sell it, fucking down it goes. Okay, that's it for the euro. Let's see the pound yen. What did it do today? Oh, nice trend up. Nice. Okay. Here's a high and higher high, but the right side is higher than the left side. It's not supposed to be. It needs to be less. So there's no sell trade in here. There's no hidden divergence in here. There's no fucking trade to buy it here. None. But we have one. We have one lower close, buy it, and up it goes. That was a good trade on the pound yen. Let's see, did the euro yen follow the pound yen today? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Now on the euro yen, where this trade did not work out on the pound yen, it worked out on the euro yen. See? This one is higher than this one. On the pound yen, it was the opposite, so it wasn't a trade. So where would have you entered this trade? Well, I would have entered just below these wicks because this was news, okay? Oh, yeah, at 15.25, this was the news. Well, just before the news, sell off right here. Okay, it sold off. But if you did sell it right here quickly as it was coming down, max potential pips on that was 46 pips. And yeah, it came back up in here, higher close, sell it down. It would have worked out, but I would not sell down here. Because remember, we're looking to sell near the top up here when we're looking, you know, for a sell for any trade. You're looking to sell near the top, but not up here at the top. And you never sell at the top because if it keeps going up, you're going to lose. At least when you sell down here, you have an indication that it's probably going to push lower because it just pushed from up here to down here. You see what I mean? That's why you don't try and sell at the top. You sell at near the top, which is when the market starts to turn and go the other way. Do you follow me? Okay, I think you follow me. And there's kind of a trade here, but it's just so fucking ugly. I'm not even going to mark it. Fuck it. Fuck it, man. Excuse me. Had to do a little hockaloogie there. Okay. So we had a lower close. Buy it, and up it goes. It would have been good. So we're talking like a sell right here or just below this line, okay, from this divergence up here, and you would have done well. Okay, let's now look at oil. Oh, look at the big sell-off in oil. Whoa-wee. Look at it. Holy jeez Louise. Oh, and while I'm talking away here, I just looked at my third screen, which I run on the 10-minute time frame. They just fucking dumped the NASDAQ. It just dumped way down. I'll show you in a sec. So here's the gold. Let me check this here. Got to pull up the chart. Oh yeah, it's divergence. Right here. Okay. I'm going to put it in the middle so I can show you. Right from here all the way up here. There's the divergence. Right there and right there. And you would have sold, look to have sold, yeah, right here, somewhere down in here. Would have came back and freaked you out a bit, but it never went to your stop. Your stop is always at the closest swing high in a sell trade and the closest swing low in a buy trade setup. Okay? All right. You know me. I teach you the same things over and over again. I show you the same setups, but a little different looking on different markets. But they're all the same. They're all based around these two moving averages. Those are my guides. It's like being on a hiking trip, right? Okay? So you got the guide at the front and all the hikers behind the guide. Okay? If you wander off the path and don't follow the guide anymore, okay, you're going to get lost. And when you get lost, you fucking lose money. That's why you need guides to guide you. And that's what these moving averages do. Because all kinds of different setups occur in and around these moving averages. I know a lot of people probably come to this channel and they go, oh, look at this asshole. He trades with moving averages. He's a fucking idiot. No, I'm not an idiot. I'm a trader who does winning trades almost every fucking day. Because I have my moving averages on there. And I have my OSMA to show me where the divergence is. Like, when the OSMA turns blue here, I don't buy. Okay? Or when it turns red here, I don't sell. Okay? I use them to draw divergent setups. That's all. Okay? Okay. So anyway, if we would have sold it up here, the potential on that trade is, just spit something out of my mouth, some fucking wheat. Weetabix. 176 ticks to the bottom. Beautiful trade. That was gold. Now, what about Bitcoin? Did it come back down? I bet it came back down even more. Oh, no. Around the same. It's just sitting there in the middle of this candle, of this weekly candle. XRP, it probably came down. Oh, it came up a little bit. That's good. That's good. I wish it would go up to $100. Fuck me. And silver, oh, they sold the silver off, just like they sold the gold off. Wait a minute. Yeah, they sold the gold off, see? Silver followed suit. And Ethereum, oh, it was trying to go up and it came back down. And Japanese yen, oh, it's still trying to push up, but it's stalling. It's struggling a little bit. But I still believe it's going back up to this high and higher. We'll see. So anyway, ladies and gents, there, see? There's the NASDAQ. They slam dunked it down now. So you have no idea how many people up here got stuck and caught in a trap. Because that's what that is. That's a buy trap right there. You know how many people were buying in here? Yeah, because they're buying at the top. You know, I took a chance today too, and I bought at the top, right on top of the main pivot of the day. But it worked out. I quickly got out after just a few ticks up, you know, like 10, 15, no more than 15 ticks. And I took it and I got out and I never touched it again. It's just like, okay, now it's hot. It's like a hot fucking kettle boiling on the stove for your coffee or tea. It gets too hot. Don't touch the fucking pot. You're going to burn your fucking finger. You know what I mean? Hot, hot, too hot. Don't touch. Hot, hot. You know what I mean? So you don't buy up here. No, you look to buy right down here from the bottom. You look to buy near the bottom, not at the bottom, because it could keep going down when it was down there. When you're looking to sell, you sell near the top, but not at the top, because you don't want to sell at the top. It could keep going up, and then you lose money. See what I mean? There's a trick to this. There's a rhythm to it. They take it down. They get everybody fucking selling, all the fucking, you know, traders that don't know what the fuck they're doing. I hate to say it, but if they came to my channel, they'd learn how to do it, right? That's it. But even sometimes I still get caught in the middle of this shit and lose too. I don't fucking make points or ticks every day. There's no way. You got to accept the losses. You got to put it in your mind. You got to reprogram your mind. Because right now it's programmed in fear. And when you're in fear and you trade, you fucking lose. So you got to reprogram your mind. You got to say, hey, if this is a loser, okay, I gotta get out as quick as I can. Once, it gets too hot, then you get out. And then you wait for the next setup. You don't just jump in the other side. Say you lost long up here and it came down. You don't fucking, close the trade here and then jump in long down here or short here. The opposite, short. Because you don't know where it's going to go. That's how you really fuck up. So you got to have a fresh in your mind setup. If it doesn't work, you got to cut it. Cut the losses short. Let the winners run. Or let the profits run is the saying. That's how you got to do it. If you don't do it like that, you're going to get fucked. There's another thing. I just thought of it. It just came into my mind. There's another thing I want to say to you today. I keep forgetting to tell you. I'm so sorry. My mind is full of so much trading knowledge from 23 freaking years of staring at these charts. Sometimes it comes to me and sometimes it doesn't. But listen to this. I'm sure you'll agree with me that this makes sense. Okay? What you don't want to do, you don't want to just come to the market. Say you came to the market and it was down here at below this wick. You don't want to come here and just, look, it's going down, I'm going to sell, and then it goes up and you lose. I don't want you to do that. I want you to come to the chart and don't take a quick glance at it and get in a trade in less than 30 seconds. Don't do that. Come to the market, look at the market, observe the market, watch the market move for at least half an hour. I would say an hour, even better. But there might be a setup in that time. Well, you got to trust yourself to take the setup. But come and watch it and get a feel for it and see what it's doing. Is it one of these days where it's moving nice and slow, the price? Or is it one of these days where it fucking goes zing, 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 up and down like a fucking yo-yo, and you can't close the trade and take a profit because it's gone right back down again. So you were long. That market condition, that's something they're fucking running there. That's all I can say. And they're making the price constantly move up and down, up and down. There's no fucking possible way it's fucking volume. I don't believe in that. So anyway, you got to come to the market. You got to watch its movement. Watch what it's doing. Look at the highs. Look at the lows. Look at the range in between. Look at everything. Get a feel for it. In your gut, in your head, whatever, right? Then look for the setup. You'll see, just by doing that, you'll probably win more if you take time to get a feel for the market and what it's going to do. Anyway, that's what I've been meaning to tell you for a long time. And now I told you. Please use that information. Okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. If you like what you saw today, please hit the like button. If you really like what you saw today, please subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'd love to see you come back here on Monday. Okay? Where you should come to your chart, look around for half an hour, then look for the setup. Okay? Trust me. You'll also, once you looked at it and you get a feel for it and what it's doing, trust me, you will feel more relaxed. You won't be so like anxiety and pressure because you just jumped into a trade after turning your computer on for fucking 1 minute. Don't do that. Take time. Get a feel of what it's doing. before you make a decision to get in a trade. And I fucking bet you, you will get more winning trades just by doing that. Okay? All right. And that's it for that. Have yourself a great day. Have yourself a great weekend. Good luck and good trading.